Hey everybody, welcome back to Thingy's Tech Talk, where we talk about all things tech. I'm Jeff Bromley, and this week we're talking about CES. That's right, the Consumer Electronics Show for 2024 just wrapped up last week, and we were keeping our eye on a lot of the new technology that has just come out. The first thing we're going to talk about today is Samsung and LG have both come up with a transparent television. I think this has got some cool applications, but we're kind of looking at this going, there's a lot of neat new ways that this technology can be used. I look at it from, all right, where can I put this in my home where I just want a sheet of glass when I'm not watching TV? So think about in front of picture frames and just being used in all sorts of neat new ways around the house. So I'm really interested to see where this is going to go. I'm really interested to see when they release these and actually get a look at them in the market. But I think it's something new and neat as a way to reinvigorate the somewhat stagnant television market, which, a few years ago they tried 3D TV. That was kind of a fad. Nobody wanted to wear the glasses. And I thought that the TVs were just going to get bigger and better. Well, how much bigger do you need in your house than a, 75, 85, 100 inch TV? That or just keep increasing resolution. I could still watch 480p TV and be perfectly fine with it. And that coming from a video guy. But, with that being said, it's really interesting where this technology is going to be going. So looking forward to seeing that and seeing out in the wild, whether that be at a local Best Buy or other electronics shop. The next thing up on our list is called Beam O from Withings. I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing that correct or not, but this is keep in mind, this is not yet FDA cleared, but they're looking to have a device that you can have in your home that takes your heart rate, your pulse ox, your heart rate, pulse ox, temperature, and can also be used as a stethoscope. So from a remote monitoring perspective, this is really neat, and we'll be able to see a lot of cool applications from a telehealth perspective. We were hoping to see a lot of this happen during COVID when we were in lockdown and where people weren't able to get to doctors as often. But I guess, this is just the way that the medical market takes place in order to get things certified with the Food and Drug Administration. So it'll be really interesting to see when this comes out. They're anticipating, I think, June or July. So it'll be really cool to see when this finally comes out. Next one up, if you're an ice cream fan, this is going to be super cool. Imagine a Keurig that makes ice cream. So they actually have a countertop device. It's pretty big. It's, think the size of like a, 2 times the size of a Keurig that sits on your countertop. You put in what looked like from the video, a can that was about the size of a Red Bull can. You slid it in there, you press the button, and within 2 minutes, you got ice cream. That's right. You got ice cream on the spot. Pick your flavor, grab it off the shelf, and you're good to go. I think this might be a little bit dangerous to have in households. My cholesterol might not be too happy with it, but I think it's a really neat technology to be able to have, for those ice cream lovers out there that really want to have ice cream at a moment's notice. I think it's going to be super cool to have in the home. So stay tuned. Who knows whether one of us are going to be purchasing that or not. I'm sure my kids are going to want to have one on hand. The next up, we have Caspix. Caspix Robotics. That's right. It's called the IYU. I'm not exactly sure. IU massager, but this is a massage table with a robotic arm that can actually use AI, and everything was powered by AI at CES this year. Use AI in order to be able to give you a massage. From the videos I saw, everybody was falling in love with this thing, want to have one of them in your home. But I think right now that they're going after the commercial market. Like, think about it installed in an office space or some sort of massage studio or wellness center. So that way people can use these devices. I'll be really interested to see when they actually make this available for home use, but I think it's going to be a few years. But it looks really, really cool. Next up is the GE indoor smoker. That's right. For those purists out there that spend, hours maintaining a fire and getting up at 4 a.m. to have their brisket ready by 5 o'clock in the evening, GE has actually made an indoor smoker. I'm sure this thing is going to be programmable. It's going to automatically feed it. It is a neat product but I'm sure the purists won't be too happy about it. But it's a neat product to have in your home to be able, if you really enjoy smoked meats and whatnot like that, you'll be able to cook that in your house. And it actually has inside of it a catalytic converter, and that catalytic converter is going to keep all the smoke inside of the unit and not make your house a smoky mess. So it's pretty neat what they've come up with. This one is wild. It is called the Rabbit AI. So this is going to be another device similar to your phone. And I think it actually has a magnet so it can clip onto your phone. But it is a separate device that is a personal assistant that can understand complex questions and perform those tasks. So think about just asking a device to say, book me a trip or play, obviously we can ask Siri and the other voice assistants to play music, but this thing can actually you can ask it complex tasks and it can carry out those tasks. I'm a little bit on the paranoid side going, all right, well, it's got a camera and it's got a voice activated microphone and I can ask it questions. How intrusive is this going to be? Obviously, it's a newer developer. Everybody was a little paranoid about Alexa for a while, and she's going to fire off right now that I'm talking about her. But I'm a little concerned about the security, but it looks like it's going to be a super interesting piece of technology. So we're going to really be paying a lot of attention to that and seeing how that goes. So with that, these are a lot of new cool pieces of tech that we saw at CES. There was literally hundreds of products. These are the ones that we're focusing on for now. So I just want to kind of wrap this up and say we really had an interesting time looking at CES, looking at some of these products. And if you got any questions or want to talk to us, please feel free to reach out. If you're not subscribed to us, I highly suggest it. Follow us on the social media of your choice. So for this episode of Tech Talk, I'm Jeff Bromley. Thanks for watching.